Hey, what is up, everybody? This is steviebreech coming to you, and with the retirement news of Shaquille O'Neal, it did not take long for the wrestling buzz to kick in for Shaquille O'Neal. I think Shaquille O'Neal would be the perfect guy to join the WWE. The guest hosting stint he did in 2009, where he and the Big Show locked up, that got a ton of press everywhere. I think that was just about on every local sports news station. That that's just something that wrestling doesn't really break through that much, and I really can't think of anything that's broken through since then. I mean, they don't ever cover the big WrestleMania matches or anything like that. But when an athlete like Shaquille O'Neal gets in the ring and locks up with the Big Show. That was a real that was a real big deal. I think out of the whole guest hosting stint that Raw went through back in 2009. I think Shaquille O'Neal is one of the most liked hosts. There's other ones that people said was drop dead horrible, and there's some that are debatable whether people liked him or not. Like off the top of my head, Jeremy Piven's one that I loved as a guest host, and I liked the way he turned heel at the end. And most of these guest hosts just wanted to, save face and be the good guy, that Piven was able to go out there, and turn heel on John Cena and actually jump in the ring and come off the top rope. But back to Shaquille O'Neal, he was a great basketball player, had a great career. Honestly, I tend to think he changed the game, but I don't think he's one of the, elite top players of the game. When you go for for stats and centers, there's other centers that are top of him. I think he's definitely maybe top 10, debatable if he's in the top 5. But I just don't think he matches up from a lot of guys of the past. And plus, you just got to take his free throw shooting, and then his ability to stay healthy and into that as well. But he was a great player, very entertaining. Always went over right out of the gate. He had a movie career to go along with his basketball career. His movies didn't do that well, but his off the court antics always caught the people's eyes. And he's done things with wrestling before. Hulk Hogan brought him in for WCW to be the guest referee. I believe it was for a Bash of the Beach match with the Flair, and WWE's brought him in countless times to make cameos and appearances. He hit Carlito with a chair shot in the back on a WWE.com video. That was always great. But if they can hype up this match and make this Big Show versus Shaq, I think it would actually draw a lot of attention to something like SummerSlam, which is an event that a lot of people have kicked in the ground and said that it's not what it once was, and it's never going to be that way again. I think it gets a lot of attention because it's being held in LA every year. A lot of people are sort of saying, why do they get SummerSlam every year? And the same people are saying that, or the same people that are bashing it, saying it's not a good pay-per-view anymore. So why would you want it if you're just gonna say it's not good? But I think Shaquille O'Neal, he played in LA for countless years. Off the top of my head, I can't really remember, but he was there. I think that the LA fans still love Shaquille O'Neal. I think they understand that they got rid of him at the right time. He did go over to Miami, but it was on the downfall of his career. If they were gonna sign Shaq and keep him there, they were gonna have to lose Kobe, and Kobe was gonna go somewhere else. And as you can see, Kobe's still there making a difference. So they made the right choice. But all in all, I would love to see Shaq come play. Wrestler for a little bit. He'd be good on Raw, and he definitely would be able to, I believe, boost ratings, put more eyeballs on the product, and I definitely believe people would buy in to see what he's gonna do. I mean, they've done worse with Big Show. They put him in the sumo wrestling match at WrestleMania 21, which was which was just basically seconds of nothing. So hey, spend the money and bring the eyes. I think Shaquille O'Neal's the guy to do it. Gabe from ROH fame and Dragon Gate, he actually came out and he said that they brought The Rock in, and that brought a lot of the eyes back of old wrestling fans. And if you go back to 96, 97, it's when they brought in Mike Tyson. That's what put him over the top. Shaquille O'Neal's going to bring a lot of people and a lot of buzz from sports and other ways. I don't think he's as big as Tyson, but if this guy's ready to get in the ring and actually have a match and not have Crime Time come save him, I think he could do a lot for the wrestling business.